Hello, poets. This is Melissa Perez with QCTV. Yesterday, October 19, 2016, was the third and final presidential debate. QCTV went to both Club 88 and the library to get student feedback and opinion. Let's take a look. Why do you think it's important for millennials to watch this particular presidential election and debates?
I think it's pretty important for millennials to watch these debates that are happening right now, is whether you agree with either candidate or not. It's important to be able to be surrounded by whatever facts are presented, to be able to check those facts yourself, to be informed and be able to compare whatever they've said to maybe other third-party candidates, and to be definitely informed. You don't want to be that voter that walks up on polling day and just going off of memes, going off of other different sources, where maybe at least if you heard it from their mouth, you can check it for yourself.
And is there anything that you in particular are looking forward to in this debate?
What I'm looking forward in this debate is some shred of evidence that these candidates have some humanity. I particularly am not sure who I still want to vote for. I'm probably still looking into third-party candidates, but I'm here to give benefit of the doubt to both candidates, to hear what they have to say and to really do my part in being a citizen.
I think millennials should be informed about every election, especially since they're coming of age to vote. But about this debate specifically, I feel like it's a lot more important, particularly because there's a lot of foreign conflict. And as the President of the United States is concerned, he's very involved with foreign policy. And it's very important to pick somebody who you believe will also be a great representative against other countries. Not just as an ally, but as an enemy. It's very important to pick someone who is strong, but also someone who's smart and knows what they're supposed to be doing. So understanding what kind of presidential candidates you have going into this is very important.
Why is it important for Whittier College to host these debate viewings?
Because it gets kids more involved in it. I feel like a lot of millennials these days, because of how chaotic the election is, they just don't want to pay attention to it. But that's actually worse, and it's more dangerous if we don't pay attention to it.
I think Whittier College sponsoring more debates or multiple debates, especially for this campaign election, is one, giving it access, and two, giving us a community to be able to watch it in, so be able to especially connect with our friends, to be able to be by those who are different opposing views, and give us the space to be able to communicate those ideas. And sometimes that's not given very much and very often, but here at college, this is what that space is for, and communicating those ideas and really hashing them out for ourselves.
For Whittier College in particular to be hosting these debate meetings indicates that they are much more inclined, or at least geared towards, educating students about the importance of being involved in politics. Even if you aren't necessarily interested in the field itself, understanding that that you can vote for your government officials, they represent your interests, what your needs and wants are.
And what were your feelings and thoughts going into this debate, and how are you feeling now after you've watched it?
I'm happy it's over. I kind of just expected the same thing going into it, that it was going to be just as chaotic as it always is. I kind of was hoping there'd be a little bit more change after watching it, but I don't think it really changed anything.
Considering I knew beforehand that the format was going to be the same as the first debate, I didn't really expect much. Quite frankly, knowing that it was going to be a Fox News anchor that was going to be moderating the debate, I expected about the same sort of quality from the first debate, which wasn't very good. So coming into the debate, I expected very little. In fact, I expected it to be worse than the previous two debates, and was quite surprised coming out of it how well the moderator did in actually trying to control both Hillary and Donald when they were trying to interrupt each other. Even if they continued to do so, it was much more, I believe, relaxing to see that the moderator was trying to make an active role in moving the debate forward and trying to get to as many topics as possible, because we actually covered a lot of topics, even if they weren't very in-depth. So overall, I felt like, I sort of ironically speaking, that the third debate was actually probably the best one of the three.
And which part of this debate stuck with you?
I was, for the first time, inspired by Hillary Clinton. I, before, was very against her. I didn't like either candidates, but now I actually do kind of see some hope in the future if she does become our president.
And is there anything that you would want to say to Whittier College students, or just millennials in general, about voting and the election?
Go out and vote. It's the most important thing we can do right now.
Just as a reminder, we have a link down below if you have not yet registered to vote and would like to. This has been Melissa Perez with QCTV. Thank you for watching, Poets.